Blue catfish are an invasive species here on Delmarva, but the folks at the Sharptown Catfish Tournament are looking to make a dent in their numbers and help the local community at the same time. It's 0 dark 30 at the Community Pavilion at Cherry Beach in Sharptown, and there are some last-minute registrants before the captain's meeting at 6 a.m.
I will be opening the scales up at noon if you want to come in earlier.
From there, it's a mild scramble to man the boats for the latest edition of the Sharptown Catfish Tournament, where for $100 a boat, you too can help support a worthwhile cause and have a darn good time doing it. Through the magic of television, it's now afternoon, and back in the weigh-in scales, the board is empty, but anglers are starting to roll in. And organizer Hank Wheatley is getting busy at this spring tournament he also created.
I guess you could say I was the founder and the organizer. We started the Catfish Tournament 10 years ago with the idea to help Parks and Rec with money. They were kicking around different ideas about what to do. I said, we got a beautiful Nanticoke River, why don't we have a catfish tournament? And as far as the organizer, I've been the one ever since, along with my wife, Kim.
The feisty one.
You fish the Maryland-Delaware line, all the way up to Marshy Hope, to Harrison Ferry Bridge, and all the way down below Vienna, Penknife Point, which is buoys 16 and 17.
Some decent fish so far, but we're still waiting on something bigger.
Everybody's telling me that the large catfish have been moved. They moved out of their holes and gone somewhere. Been a lot of 5 to 12-pound stuff caught.
But we don't have to wait long when Dakota Bittner brings this big boy in.
So we did what, 1 single?
Yes, sir.
And then 4.
Yep.
And the 1 single can't be part of the other.
Right, 4. So that's
All
where
right.
your strategy can go.
This is our 1 single.
Okay.
You win money by having the biggest fish, but you can also enter a Calcutta for the largest 4 fish weighed together.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Over the past 10 years, have you seen any kind of changes of what people are hauling out of the river?
The catfish, the blue catfish, seem to be getting larger each year. We went from probably about 15-pound winter at the first year or so we had it, up to 54 was the biggest one we've had. That was 2 years ago.
Started out really quick, and we had all those fish by what, 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock. Wow.
And then after that it was all little bites. But they all came out of the same hole. Just found that school of fish, and that's where they all were, just laid up together.
Yep. All right, all of our viewers want to know where that hole is. You're going to tell us, aren't you?
Somewhere on the river.
But angler Chad Lloyd brings in this monster. You think that one's going to be tough to beat, the one that you brought in?
I just saw the boys over there bring a big one in, so it's going to be close.
All right, go ahead.
Might start needing a bigger bucket.
All right, good.
At this tournament, the weights are recorded in silence for a reason.
It builds up the mystery. At the end, I'll start filling in the weights on the board, but I won't put the team names until last, so everybody gets to see it all at one time.
We knew right off the bat it was good, but we didn't know it was that big till we saw them when they got closer to the boat. And we got him in like the final 15 minutes of fishing of the tournament, so he's kind of like the buzzer beater.
At last, all the fish are in, and it's time to show the results. The biggest fish of the day will be just over 42 pounds, and the biggest stringer weight of 4 is just over a whopping 92 pounds.
Largest 4 paid out $320, and it goes to fish producer. Here comes Chad. Thank you. First prize pays $550, SS Minnow. Come on out and give it a try. Anybody can catch a catfish. You don't have to be fancy, and you can use any kind of bait. And that's one of the reasons we chose catfish, because they're plentiful and they're easy to catch.
Get outdoors, Delmarva!